Welcome back, gamers, to the rest of our Outer Worlds experience on Edgewater and my never-ending quest for landmines.
Today we're also going to be exploring some of Groundbreaker and the people there and seeing what they have in store for us. As always, thank you for enjoying it, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back for more of our fun Outer Worlds experience. This is day 3 of trudging around, making life miserable for Edgewater people.
Yeah, last time we left off, I just got finished murdering over half of their guards, I think, and the mayor, I'm pretty sure, of the town, so that was pretty fun. Robbed his stuff, and now we're gonna get out of here. Blow this popsicle stand, as they say.
So, okay, I can return to my ship now. Let's go finish this.
Oh yeah, let's talk to that guy. Do you think he's mad?
Let's
He
go
may
find
not
him.
be super happy that we shut off the power to his place.
Well, he lived kind of far away on a...
That's true.
He lived in a different spot.
He's worried about the robots, so for all he is, he might just be like, haha, I told them we didn't need power. Just more things for the robots to use against us.
Either that, or if he is mad at us, maybe we can lie and blame it on the robots.
Yeah, right? The robots, they shut down the power, man. I tried to stop them, but I was too late. It's okay, soldier. You did good.
You were right. Mm-hmm. It was the atomics, or what do they call them?
Yeah,
Automatics?
Yeah, the automatics.
Okay.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
Yeah.
Yep, he knew it. He was blaming it on the mechanicals.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform.
Oh, yeah.
So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes.
Really?
I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Nice.
Hopefully sexier, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. So, I guess he doesn't care.
Yeah,
He doesn't know at all that we're the ones that turned off the power.
Okay, so get out of here. All right.
Explore. Time to adventure.
I'm going. All right, so the only thing... I'm cucked. That's really what's going on.
Getting body blocked by Ludwig and your companion. Yeah, now you gotta do... Oh yeah, you can go do that if you want.
Yeah, let's go talk to this crazy marauder loving. Okay, can I get out? Can I
No,
go?
because your companion's blocking him and he's blocking you.
Go. That's some awesome AI right there.
Yeah. The laser gatlings were pretty good, but the tri-beam I remember in 3 was stronger than any of the laser gatlings.
We're back to my favorite place. We're back to my favorite place.
Back to eating mines.
Permanent concussion.
Yes. You've been hitting the head once. I've been hit with 6 concussions today, and that can't help.
I'm gonna take that.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so this lady now.
Yeah.
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth.
What the hell's a Wentworth?
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
I bet you if I put a gun to your head, you'll,
First aid 25.
Look at that, intimidating is 46, though.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer.
Oh my god.
I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose.
No matter where you are in
Grace
life, no
is
matter
gonna
what
be
planet you're
glaring
on,
knives at me.
soap operas.
I've
Yeah,
got
soap
that to
operas.
look forward to.
That's what always draws you back.
Plasma weapons were great.
Yeah.
That's right, they were.
Yeah. Plasma weapons were OP.
Well, technically, I still use a plasma weapon in Fallout 76, too. I use the plasma caster.
Yeah, say the plasma casters were the strongest in Fallout 76. That's why the Enclave always carried them. /0.
Oh.
It didn't cost you any. You just
Wait,
had to
why
make
am I
it.
talking to... Oh, she's the one who's
What
going
is it?
Back. Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
I put a gun to her head, said, bitch, go home.
No, you talked about the soap operas. She
Sure.
just couldn't miss out on the soap operas.
This lady doesn't have to know that.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Maybe just be nice. Taking companions places in their
You
interactions.
hear that? That low, pleasant
see.
hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change.
So,
You've
We
done
had to
well.
cut off electricity to a whole
I would've
town
paid
to
my
give this
last
lady
five
We didn't
electricity.
have
bits
to,
see
but
the
we
look
chose
on
to.
Lee's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
Ugh, so bitter.
Yeah?
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left.
Yeah.
That's as
Makes
much of the
sense.
story as you need to hear.
If there's more to the story,
Blunt
I'm a
as a
little concerned.
hammer. But you're right. Nothing can undo the past. Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
and no lights on thanks to us.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not sure I made the right
Town was
decision.
enslaved to its cannery. You set them free. The ones who survived the shock of their own liberation will thank you someday. I am curious.
The
Why
three
did
people.
you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
We had to do that job either way.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
I will rule you.
We were from space.
We're from a ship that was like, I guess we were frozen for like
Yeah,
70 years.
Yeah, say we were cryogenically frozen for like 70 years too long.
Rather than, yes.
Is this your ship?
Whoa, she just kind of appeared out of
She's
nowhere.
just
She's
so
hot.
handsome.
Hi.
Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship,
Did you?
working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater
Is it
won't
just
last
me, or
another
do you
season
get
without
the
power,
Kaylee
but
vibe from
that don't change the
Firefly?
fact that I'm indentured to
If
Spacer's
guess.
she starts
choice.
working on my engine and sleeping with my
Company
doctor, we
expects
got
me
blatant ripoff.
Back in my post.
But I don't think we have space for all that. The ship
see.
was really small, and it seemed to have an AI, so...
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
I'm seeing a little bit of
I could
that.
tend to your engine. I know my G valves for my catalyzers, and I can
Coincidence.
keep your ship singing.
Okay.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back,
We
I can do that
technically
too.
killed her old boss, so...
what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that.
Yeah, I
I
kind of
never got
murdered
along
him.
with Mr. Thompson, but I don't think he deserved to die.
Nobody deserves, well,
He
He
shot,
tried to
hey,
do his
he
best.
shot at me first.
he did.
I was just stealing everything from them because they were already really sad and said they didn't have much, and then people started opening like bullets on me, and I returned fire.
What are you soaking their turrets with? What does that mean, soaking their turrets? Are they like electrical turrets and you can spray water on them and they short circuit? Is it? Because that actually happens in Fallout.
Yeah, see? He threatened me first.
Second waves of turrets are out of ammo.
Nice.
If it's too bad you don't play Fallout 76, because you could try to attack my house. I want to see you get past my missile defense.
Yeah, it's not
I
as anywhere near as
suppose that's
deadly as the
fair.
ones in 4.
No,
You were just acting in self-defense and all.
because I can build unlimited turrets in
I
4.
had my misgivings about Miss
Well, they were
McDevitt and
better
the
in
deserters, but you took pity on them and sent power to their garden, even though you knew Mr. Thompson would hate you for it.
They literally had a bear.
All
where
this
I live.
time, you've been determined to get your regulator back, get your ship up and running, and cut a path out of this place. And well, I won it. Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister.
Alright.
I might.
Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
I got a captain.
Aren't you the cutest? Let's talk.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
What?
Wow.
Why is the robot happy
What can I
about
do
it?
for you, Captain?
I've
All
installed the
systems
regulator.
are operating within acceptable parameters.
What was that about
I'm
the town?
prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here.
Why don't you get a nice little
Little flying
cutscene
cinematic.
here?
As our ship explodes and then lands right back down. We just crash. Why do we have paddles? Did you see that?
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing,
Drippage?
I assure you.
I think I'm gonna say... Should I tell him I can slow down time? What do you think?
Just gets to the point.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
All right.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Cool, cool.
Okay, I am really confused.
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience.
Really?
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you
I
limb
wonder if
from
that's
limb.
Like
You'd have to be a
primals?
lunatic to land in
DLC.
Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
Okay.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of...
Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
A wireless?
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time.
Okay.
I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. And remember, don't trust the
go
board.
invisible, I guess?
They'll try to win you over with
I'm thinking-
promises of wealth and power.
Lets me blend
but it's
in.
a lie.
Meh.
The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended.
But-
If you are ready to depart,
I don't
please
understand.
select a
We just killed the
destination
colony.
on your navigation terminal
No, we didn't. We...
and reach
Arthur?
the Groundbreaker.
Y'all. How am I supposed to get to it?
Go to the 22.
Well, obviously, but, like, I just... Okay, whatever.
You have to take a little, like, left
Bro. Wait, what? Where's Parvati?
right there.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
And then...
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
I think I'm just gonna say sure.
Sure.
Thanks, Captain.
Let's just go talk
Did
to
you
this
want
lady.
to
Maybe I
talk
can
about
acquire...
something else?
Wait.
Quest lines you need
Yeah.
to take him to.
Like maybe, maybe a
Whoa.
walkthrough wouldn't be such a bad idea. Hello, potato salad. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on, man?
I'm never gonna be able to say.
Not
Just
gonna.
checking
Nice.
your
What's
ship's
up, bros?
manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by
I haven't
the by.
done raids since I played Marvel.
Don't mind the heat.
I don't have
About
any
a few
games
days
that play
before
that
it
like
reaches
have real
critical.
raids.
I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Okie dokie. Well, cool. I'm glad to hear it.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Oh.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get two with me again, you little backbait brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am.
What?
Now move along.
Get your butt
I
on.
don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Corporate troopers.
Mm-hmm.
Identification, please.
That one?
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about
Okay.
to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Yikes.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
I know.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
Yeah, somebody wants
His
me to kill
office is
somebody.
located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Okie dokie.
And you-
Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty
Oh,
board
God.
bureaucrat.
I bet you this
A
is
man named
because we nuked
Udom
Edgewater.
Bedford.
That's true. That
I
is
bet
true.
you this is straight up because.
I'm going to talk to him.
You take the
straighten this
starch out of him.
Right?
Well,
I agree with
you won't
Luck
hear
on
any
this one.
complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
I don't want to hear about it no more.
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it. All right.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Okay. Can I find a job?
Maybe. Most of
Maybe?
the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker.
Possibly.
Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Oh, okay.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean.
There you go.
Not,
There's your bounty
not
hunting jobs.
regular
Yeah,
folks.
there we go.
She'll
Go
be
get
at
some
the
more
security
fingers.
desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
Heat problem.
No
You
kidding?
need heat?
I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps.
Yeah.
I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished.
Huh?
They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
All
thanks.
Let's just get out of here and go find that lady.
I was like, I
Be
think
seeing
I'm
you.
good.
What's
This
that?
might be a giant door. It is a giant door.
Oh my lord.
Spectrum vodka. Out to taste the rainbow.
Wow, bro.
Wow.
It only
Oh,
has
it's
20k
this.
HP.
It's an ad drone, but it looks like the combat drones. It just doesn't have any combat capabilities, I guess.
Just look at this hallway. Like, look at this place, though.
Yeah, this
I mean,
is definitely a
unreal.
lot of
Do you
ads.
see this? Look at this place.
Just Stogie Slim, Spectrum, Bizarre Spectrums.
I'm gonna freaking have a seizure right now.
So she's in this. She's in the Rest and Go. Oh, they've got white versions of these things. They were green ones on the other planet.
What?
Steal that right in front of her.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
What?
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
Cool, so let's make it
Lucky
quick.
for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
Huh?
Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Does it involve me keeping my clothes on?
Pay 10,000.
Let's not do that. Let's talk about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits.
What bits?
But if you've got qualms...
Qualms?
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting.
Is that so?
She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place
Auntie Cleo was a
years
drug
ago.
dealer. Say no more, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
It's true.
All right.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What other jobs? Let's see what she sells.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together.
Throw pillow.
Like to keep my hands
That's what we
busy.
need. We leveled up. Sounds like it's totally trolling people. Good Mark.
Yeah, that's all that game is for.
That's what you're doing on.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne.
This guy knows
And
we're not
you are
we're not
he.
this person.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Oh, you.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I
Mans is
trapped?
not happy that guy died.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
Well, he should have paid attention to
You have his
directions
ship,
a
you
little
must
more.
know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
I want the XP.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Huh. Yeah, lie for the XP.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
The truth is, this guy held the sticks that we were supposed to be landing on, and he was supposed to place it and leave them. Instead, he just held them, so we landed on top of him.
Well, and what's your life like that one of your actual fears while you're awake is becoming one with an animal's poop?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm worried about being shot out.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship.
Thank you.
I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells
I don't know.
might
Should we give
be?
Mr. Wells up? He did revive me.
Anything at all?
Yeah,
Us.
like I'm gonna take a while.
Ask him why the board's so interested.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist,
That
a
doesn't answer the
thief, a
questions.
madman. It's
He
really
might
in
be
the
a
colony's
madman.
best interest that we stop
he's
him
definitely
before he
a
does
madman.
further harm. That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head.
Poor bastard.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly
I think we're gonna
unprofessional
get a
of
lot of
me.
people killed
Is
siding with
there
the
anything
rebels.
else I might help you with?
Yeah, what's that?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, let's try.
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white
Any way
whale,
we
I
can make this
suppose.
dude happy and not give up Phineas? I can't tell you.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine.
I don't know where
I
he is.
understand. Now, if you've
He's on
nothing
some
else,
ship
please
somewhere.
see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Go for it, buddy.
I know she's in. You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not
Yeah,
making
I would
a
imagine
scene.
people would be pretty mad about that. You raid their base, they're gonna retaliate, I think.
What's going on here?
In
What
Fallout
seems to be the
76,
problem?
people just drop a nuke on your house.
Take care.
What about you? Do you want to talk
I'm
about?
sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yes, Ellie.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
That's not
As
weird.
for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Interesting, interesting.
You say that like it's weird. Like I said, Jesse did me a favor, and now I owe her one. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
I will be shot on sight. Using disguise will prevent immediate. Okay,
So
so
we now have to know how to use that hollow thing. Click on that thing if you can.
what thing is?
Oh.
Like, I want to talk to this guy first. and
So
see
either
what
that
he
or
has
go
to
to your
say.
inventory and look for that hollow thing.
Something I can help you with?
What's going on here?
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others.
She's dead.
The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records.
You sure
if
about
that's what
that?
you're implying.
I don't know about that. Seems awfully shady. Yeah, why not?
Not without dispensation from Chief June Lei.
No, you aren't.
Yeah. Supplies are hard
Yeah,
to
we
come by.
definitely need
out
to go
here.
to engineering.
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
I see, I see.
Take care.
So, go to your inventory.
Can't say I've seen you before.
Hold on.
I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Yeah, the Sam we have might be a med droid.
Yeah. Or we could be programmed to be.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start,
That's not a planet,
were
that's
I
an
the
asteroid.
adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Sounds like loot.
The last rat is on rotten time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me.
I will be right
back.
I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all.
Keep going.
Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my
I
body.
believe I can get out
Highly lethally
easily.
contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Should I intimidate? Yeah. She is worried. Okay, intimidate.
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Hi. How's it
The
going?
truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Nice. That's cool, Luck. So, let's see. I'll talk to him. It's
Thanks
fine.
for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Okie dokie. I tell you what the
Any
situation.
word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't
Yep.
miss it.
Yep, I was already there. Back to Udom. He still probably wants to know about the other guy. It's probably what he's gonna tell me to go do. Udom, my man.
Halcyon News.
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
They're gonna take this lady's organs.
Why?
Because she owes them a lot of money, and that's like all they can take, apparently.
That's not cool.
You can persuade
That's
him.
not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever
What
they
did I
like to
just do?
recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
What terms? Ally said that she shouldn't die. What should I choose?
Nah, she's hiding in a sick bay to avoid us.
You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent.
So there
Tell
was
Miss Doyle
somebody
to report
following
me
her.
promptly for her first assignment.
For her organs.
Yep.
Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Go back.
Nope,
to work.
that's it. We're leaving. Alright.
So now this lady can come out of hiding and go back to work.
Yep.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones.
Okay.
If you're looking for a medic, I
Yeah,
can
she
work
was
my
a
debt off.
companion. Yeah.
Nice.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Thanks.
But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Sure. Welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
I was about to say, it's not gonna kick the other lady, right? A downed companion will pop up after a fight, but not in supernova difficulty. So it's just like Fallout New Vegas, where the harder the difficulty, it sets whether or not they can die.
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
No sudden movements. This guy's crazy, even by my standards.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go, just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above.
Bro.
You're dead. That guy's laser weapon. Don't forget to charge it. Don't just take the laser weapon to the face. Yeah, get the cover. There you go. He's dead. Just running up. There's a bunch of people behind. This is not the best, He's crouching in the middle of a field. There's people all around you. You need to find some cover. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Don't stop. No, stop crouching. Kill this guy. Get behind some cover. Jesus. What is wrong with you?
Lots of things.
Just just ooga booga in the middle of the room. You're like we have 34 heals.
By the way, now we don't see in VR their companion abilities.
Both of your companions are dead, so.
Oh, we knew they wouldn't be too terribly reliable. Hiya.
Here you go.
This is House XF411 and an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Do you have one? Is it just me, or is it hot in here? Junlei's gotta be having a bad day.
And the unemployed?
Are you Junlei?
Talk to your local manager about
Good
applying
Lord,
for military training.
so
and lend your
unbearable, I can
life to
hardly
protecting our wonderful-
Hotter than usual in here. Hope we're not catching Junlei on him.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Well, I just murdered an entire floor of people.
Ain't that always the way?
Yeah.
So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job.
Oh, I got the weapons.
We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Of course.
Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship. And anyone who spends any time here gets to know Junlei.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
Yeah, baby.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
Yeah.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Just Junlei.
Yeah.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain.
I wonder if I can actually send
Wow,
her to her
great.
for, like, upgrades.
I'll do that then.
Yeah.
Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there...
It seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Oh, okay. Just push it into the place that
Only
dude
the
said it was
board
cold
has
all the
access
time.
to new parts.
It'll be fine.
And I won't let them swindle me. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad... The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
We came from there.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging
I already
off.
killed them all.
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Yeah, they're dead.
It's a graveyard.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts,